So, as you can see, I've got my airbrushes out. This isn't all of them, but this is the ones that I've used most recently. And the reason I'm showing them to you is this is my newest acquisition. This is the Iwata Custom Micron B. And I've been wanting one of these for the longest time. And I finally got it. And thanks to a very generous friend of mine, this was a gift. And I kind of wanted to go over, why I wanted this brush and what I'm planning to do with it. Because I actually did just get the Grex not too long ago, and I've had this one for years and years. And I've always liked it. But, so let's start with this one, actually. This is the Iwata Eclipse HP BCS. I bought this in around 2005, I think. I'm sorry, not 2005. 1995. Yeah, a lot longer ago. Or at least I bought my first one. I think this one may have been a replacement because when I was working on Starship Troopers, I had an incident with the brush and I had to replace it. So this was the replacement, so this would have been more like 97, but I've had it for years. And it's a great brush. I've been using it for larger model work for all that time. Haven't used anything else until just recently, and I love it. And for the price, it's a great brush. The tip needle is 0.5 millimeter, which is great for most of the stuff that a modeler is going to do, from doing base coats to even doing finer camouflage work and shading and things of that nature. And again, I've been using it for all that time for that kind of stuff. So the Grex, that was a recent acquisition. I actually have a video on this one somewhere from when I first got it. And it is, I got it for two reasons. First being that it is, there we go. It is a 0.3 millimeter tip. So I wanted to get something that was a little finer, and that's almost half of the Eclipse in terms of size. Plus, it actually you can get the same size tip for it that the Eclipse has, which is the 0.5. I liked that it had the gravity feed instead of the side feed that this one has. It turns out that the gravity feed is much, much easier to clean. Plus, it has the replacement cups. So it has a variety of sizes of cups, and you can even take the cup out if you just have a little bit of paint that you want to use. Plus, I really wanted to try the pistol grip, and so overall, it was kind of an experiment. So then we have the Custom Micron B. So this one is really, this line anyway, is the best of the Iwata, what Iwata has to offer. And I've heard great things about them for many, many years. Now, this one has a 0.18 millimeter tip. That means that this is good for nothing but very fine work. But guess what? You're painting minis, you're doing nothing but very fine work. So yeah, that's so if you're going to be doing miniature work, you really want to get a brush that is as focused on doing that as possible, and this would be the one to get. So let me go back a little bit and talk about the Grex. Although I do like the pistol grip, and I've been spending some time getting used to it, it is taking time to get used to it. And it turns out that aiming this way seems less natural than aiming this way. And maybe, again, that is because I'm so used to doing this already, but for some reason I know where I'm going when I'm pointing an airbrush like this, but when I'm like this, I still feel like I'm not entirely sure. And I pretty much have to do it with the index finger out, which for pulling the trigger feels a little unnatural. But it could just be because I've been using the other style of airbrush for years. So anyway, I have actually been using this for a bit, mostly working on these Terminators, and really just getting used to it. So I don't have a definitive review on its performance overall, but I can tell you that there is a real difference between how any of this spray is compared to either of these, and it could just be because it's so fine, but you do really feel like you have a lot more control and that you're not having to constantly worry about spitting too much paint out, which is definitely the case with this, and still the case with this, though not as much, obviously, because it's smaller. But with this, the feeling of control is kind of amazing, and so I've been excited to play with it, and I'm going to use it again some more today. I notice I still have some areas that still need some highlighting on a couple of these, and I'm going to continue using this to do that. So I'm not going to demonstrate it today. I'm not prepared to do a demonstration. I really just wanted to talk about it and about how excited I am, but it really is an amazing airbrush. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you, and I will talk to you later.